Alright, listen, man. Before we even get into anything, somebody just sent me this, and I want to play a piece of it. This is important to me. And should be to anybody that has fucking human emotions and everything else, bro.
My bags, I'm taking a flight, and I'm getting out of here today. But this is me saying safe. I love you guys. I genuinely love you guys. The people that are talking shit, let them talk shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck what you lot think. I don't care. I only got love for the people that love me. If you love me, you'll respect me. You'll respect my decisions. When I woke up this morning, and I knew I had to explain myself. When I wrote them tweets last night, I was in a place of desperation. And when I'm in that place, I don't know which way I'm going to go. I worry myself.
Now, I'm going to stop it there for a second because I just want to say something to that. Look, man. If you're feeling some type of way, reach out to fucking somebody. Because it can make a difference. Look, I just felt that way. Terminator timeline, bro. I just felt that way yesterday for no reason. It just crept up out of nowhere. It happens. But I mean, it's gotta be harder because I'm a nobody, bro. And this guy is like famous. So it's gotta be more difficult for him to feel a certain kind of way just because he can't say anything without being judged about it.
I scared myself. I've been in and out of hospital. I worry to the point I'm not sure when next time I have this feeling whether I will be able to fight off. So it's not a joke. The only difference is I know I have a support system there. Which raises the question, what about all those people that don't have that? What about the people that no one's really, they're writing them tweets right now. They're writing that shit right now and no one's reacting to it.
Exactly.
We need compassion. We need love. We need to share. We need to cherish. We feel shit. If there's anyone out there that needs to talk, you talk to me because I need it just as much as you. Let's fucking talk. Let's start the conversation. Let's expand our minds and understand every single day we are losing people day by fucking day. Why? Because we want attention. Because we want love. Because we are alone.
See, now look, I'm going to leave that up because I'm going to finish watching it. I was just about to say to him that if he, on the off chance that he happens to come across this, bro, reach me, dude. You need somebody to talk to, you can fucking reach out to me, man. Because, listen, and any of you, like, it's okay to feel fucked up. It's alright to be depressed. It's alright to be sad. What it's not alright to do is to pretend like that shit doesn't happen. To pretend like nobody feels that way. Because people do feel that way. Some people feel that way every day and they just don't say anything. And then by the time you figure it out, it's already too late. Because they threw in the towel already. They're done. Look, you have no idea what people are dealing with. Somebody could walk past me tomorrow. And on the outside, I can look perfectly fine. But inside, I'm dealing with a life of pain. My entire body is killing me. I want to fucking, with everything I have, I want to give in. But I can't do it because that's the easiest thing to do. And when I say easiest thing to do, I mean it's the easiest thought to have. To go through with the action is not as easy as people would like to make it out to be. There's a lot of shit that goes into that, man. So I wanted to start this out by saying that. I mean, just if you feel some type of way, man, you should reach out to somebody, for somebody that doesn't have a support system. Who do you call? What do you do when you feel that type of way? I know I said it 100 times, bro. Even if you have to write it down in a notebook, and then when you're done writing it down, you just tear the page out and crumple it up and throw it away or set it on fire, do it without burning your house down. I'm not co-signing that, but I'm saying, do what you had to do to get that poison out of your mind. Because you can't make a decision when you're not thinking rationally. If you're super emotional, you can't make a rational decision. So I'm not gonna get all on your case and get preachy about it, bro. Just, I've been there. Sometimes I'm still there, so I get it. But you guys wanted me to check this out, so that's what I'm gonna do. Everything that this guy has put out has been great, because of the fact that there is heart and there is soul in it, in all of it. So, you know what? Where's it at? Round of applause for that. Yeah. I need to get this fucking album, bro. I've only heard a couple of tracks.
Yes. Yeah. You know it's M-I-C, trust me, this is gonna be deep. Double E, you got P, because that's not me, I'm too deep. I'll bring the too cheap, don't think before I speak. Yeah. Too honest, to be late for drinks before we beat. Before I ever met Tone for a beat, it was download links and instrumental leaks. So we had back then was ambition and dreams. Never had a bag of women queuing up to fuck me. When they did come, I was like a dog on heat. I was lost like me. What's a heart with no beat? A car with no seats, shark with no teeth, branch with no leaves. Now I'm much calmer because karma got me. I'm a father, I'm asleep but with armor. You the reason why I can't love another partner. Yeah. I needed love like the earth needs a sun. The youths need their mum and I receive it every time I see them. Yeah, I breathe for once. I knew the stress leaves, but it's back to all that's left me. I'm back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. Back to all that's left me. I'm coming back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back.
Alright, Nolan, before we even go any further, man, I can relate to parts of this, but not all of it, obviously, because I don't have kids. I'm not built for that kind of a life. Don't get me wrong, if something happened to her mom and her mom's husband and the kids needed somebody to look after them, you could totally do that, dude. That's different from, but there's no real polite way I can say it, so I'm gonna just keep.
I had unprotected sex when I was young and I was fertile. And if it wasn't for my baby mama doing right, then I would never have my first child. How can I turn my back on my firstborn? Can't do two things at once, my first thought. Every time I recollect it, the pain, it hurts more. Now you're watching, I got so much more to work for. I used to wanna be the colonel, now I'm eating pizza with a little ninja turtle. Probably the reason that I still love her for. Wish we were less like each other, would we work then? Maybe it's just me who couldn't see you was perfect. I couldn't be your hero, I'm a person. Treat her like dirt then.
You heard that? I can't be your hero, I'm a person.
We worked then, maybe it's just me who couldn't see you was perfect. I couldn't be your hero, I'm a person. Treat her like dirt then, you gotta learn respect. That's probably the realest verse yet. Bless. I needed love like the earth needs a sun. The youths need their mum and I receive it every time I see them. Yeah, I breathe for once, I knew the stress leaves, but it's back to all that's left me. Back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. Back to all that's left me. Back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. I needed love like the earth needs a sun. The youths need their mum and I receive it every time I see them. Yeah, I breathe for once, I knew the stress leaves, but it's back to all that's left me. I said I'm back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. Back to all that's left me. I said I'm back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. We was young, dumb, full of cum, it was magic. You were pregnant, we were trapping, Zeus. We were stranded. What a madness, wanna be a rap legend. Not a dad then, in fact back then even you was rapping too. Imagine if you let me go through with the action. You know what we was gonna do back then. Been there before, you can't come back from it. Think about it, I hate my own flesh. How can I be a man and I raise my own flesh?
Come on, man.
You know what we was gonna do back then, been there before, you can't come back from it. Think about it, I hate my own flesh. How can I be a man and I raise my own flesh?
Like, come on, dude. That's another reason, too. Like, my family life was fucked up. Plus the medical issues I have. I don't think it would be fair for me to bring a child into the world and risk all of that and then expose it into my fucked up family and all that shit, plus the money and everything else. It's a whole big, deep conversation, but you don't want to know nothing about that.
Please forgive me because my vision was bleak. Made a couple decisions that were driven by greed. But back then I was led by fear. But now my worst nightmare became my best idea. Ain't a mic track unless I swear I'll kiss you every fucking night before bedtime. Yeah. I needed love like the earth needs a sun. The youths need their mum and I receive it every time I see them. Yeah, I breathe for once. I knew the stress leaves, but it's back to all that's left me. Back and back and back and back and back. Back to all that's left me. Back and back and back and back and back. I needed love like the earth needs a sun. The youths need their mum and I receive it every time I see them. Yeah, I breathe for once. I knew the stress leaves, but it's back to all that's left me. I said I'm back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. Back to all that's left me. I said I'm back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. Said I'm back, 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 back.
See, now, to the people that...
Too honest.
Fuck. It's the goddamn song I'm looking for, man. Hold on. I know, very professional of me. But there's a parallel I wanted to make here. That's what it is. Now, I know this one, but I'm bringing it up. I'm bringing it up because I feel like it's important. Because, dude, you got him on one side talking about, look at what this is. The back and forth and the struggle with it. And this is kind of the same thing, except it's a little bit different. Well, let me shut this. Because I can't see the screen. Now, look. I gotta hit you with the button, man. I'm just warning you right now.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
Look, you might not like where this is about to go, so I would just urge you, if you're sensitive, just leave right now. Nobody's gonna hold it against you. I completely understand that everybody wants to talk about everything, but I feel like this is important and it should be brought up. Plus, it gives me an opportunity to bring the UK music that I've come to really appreciate and American music that I know from obviously being an American, and pull them together for a short moment in time. Now that I've said that, give me your screen, and here we go, man. Matter of fact, you know what? Just for those of you that may just be listening, they're outside of a building right now. The video opens up. People are holding up signs. You are a murderer. Baby parts for sale. You know, this is about to get real serious. So I'm giving you one more opportunity, man. If you want a jet, I get it. 100%, dude. I understand. I'll give you one more second.
Oh my gosh.
That probably wasn't the greatest button to press right now. We did it, we're running with it. There's the second one. Baby body for sale, parts. People are fucking disgusting. Look, close your legs. I'm gonna make some comments on the end of this video that you may or may not agree with, but it's the truth, and I'm gonna speak the truth in its entirety. This is an honest reaction channel, and I'm not gonna bullshit now. And what I mean by people are disgusting is, dude, you already see somebody's going through a hard enough time. Why are you gonna make it more difficult for them? To all the people, matter of fact, to all the people that do that and make a difficult decision even more difficult.
Fuck you!
Seriously, man. Have a fucking heart.
Yo.
Full disclosure, dude, I might not be able to hold it.
I know you don't understand my words, but you will eventually. You will eventually. Someday. One day. I know you don't understand my words, but you will eventually. And when you get older, I hope you don't hold this shit against me. I hope you understand I love you more than life itself. And this is nothing but your daddy's thoughts when he was feeling empty. And everything ain't always what it seemed like on the outside. I fought so many tears that you would never see the outcry. I never wanted kids until I lived and went through hard times and became a man that fell in love with someone that my heart finds. But you know how that should go. Young and reckless, different women part-time. And I wasn't ready for that life yet, I was in my dark prime. Me and your moms ain't get along and she gave me a hard time. I really think that we just crossed paths at the wrong time.
Hold on, man, I see you, dude. Sabotage or something. I'll get to your comment as soon as I'm done with this video, bro.
I wasn't happy when she said she was pregnant. Probably the worst news of my life, that shit was so depressing. I told her she should get an abortion and I really meant it. I'm sorry that I said that shit, yeah, I was tripping, I know you don't understand my words, but you will eventually. And when you get older, I hope you don't hold this shit against me. Sorry. Yeah.
Now, you can agree or disagree with whatever you like, but respect should be given. Matter of fact, where'd it go? I lost it. Oh no. I'm not even joking, I think I lost it. Never said I was smooth. But the fact that he has the ability to bring this up and talk about it, real heavy shit, man.
And I never wanted a broken home to raise you from a distance. Yeah, I'll admit it, I was scared of that type of commitment. Even hopes of a miscarriage, anything bad that could happen that'd get me out of that situation I was living. I felt like shit about my thoughts, that wasn't me, I'm different. Plus I was dealing with some demons that I couldn't live with. I told her she should get an abortion and I really meant it. Yeah. I know you don't understand my words, but you will eventually. And when you get older, I hope you don't hold this shit against me. Hope you don't hate me, I was selfish, I hope you forgive me. Hope you forgive me. Forgive me. And I still remember your baby shower like it was yesterday. To your mom, it was special. Me, just another day. I wish that you could see the pictures. All the fake phony smile that had to pretend that I was happy. Deep down I was crying, Ma asked if I'm okay. I turned around and looked away. I was drying on my tears. Looked back and said, yeah, I was lying, goddamn. How the hell I get here? This is it, this supposed to be my life. This ain't how I pictured it, I never felt so damn alone. But it was more than often. One of the worst days of my life, and I ain't even lying. We argued when we came home, I blame myself for all this. I think that I was holding a grudge cause she ain't get an abortion. I'm sorry. Damn. And I know that you can't understand my words, but you will eventually. But when you get older, I hope you don't hold this shit against me. I can't believe I try to hurt you. I hope you forgive me. Please. Please. And everything ain't always what it seemed like on the outside. I fight so many tears that you would never see the outcry. I sacrifice my life so you can live in peace. Wanna give you things my father couldn't give to me.
Dude, this...
I think I was raised wrong, and that's just what it is to me. And if you ask him, then this ass gon' probably disagree. But whatever. And nothing's ever made me cry as much as you, I swear. Your smile gives me motivation and some new ideas. My worst fear was always you not knowing who I am. Cause I've been on the road, dream chasing for you out here. I was the first thing that you opened your eyes to, and the last one that you said goodnight to. I went home and cried to, and I bawled my eyes out and then watched you. Glad I got you, that's a blatant fact. And every negative thing I said, I swear I take it back. I know you don't understand my words, but you will eventually. When you get older, I hope you don't hold this shit against me. Hope you understand I love you more than I love myself. And this is nothing but your daddy's thoughts when he was feeling empty. I was feeling empty. I've been feeling empty. I put my emotions in this music when I'm feeling empty. I hope you forgive me. Please. Please.
How crazy is that? It goes full circle, man. Listen, I know I'm gonna get killed for this, but here's the point, dude. Matter of fact, before we even go on, man, damn, dude, that shit was serious, and I can't find I can't find the button that I was looking for. Here's what it is that gets me about that shit every time. Like, I'm not even, this no bullshit right here, dude. Like, I know somebody very close to me in my life went through an unfortunate series of events, and it wasn't, like, I'm not gonna get into it here, but all I'm gonna say is that they had to make a really difficult decision, and you know, they still wrestle with that to today, right now. You know, like, it's not, people think that it's just like this snap decision that you make and then it's over and you never really consider it again. But I don't believe that to be true. I'm sure you can find some people that may act that way, but it's a lot more difficult. Like, I wasn't even involved in it. I was there for support, man. But to watch the way that certain people acted, you know, holding up signs and screaming and yelling and shit, like, dude, somebody's already going through one of the hardest moments they're ever gonna go through in their entire life, and this is what you're going to do? Not cool, man. like, dude, is I want to speak freely in the worst way, but there are things that I obviously I can't say just because, you know, some things need to be kept private, obviously. All I'm trying to say is that, like, look, it takes balls to do, metaphorical balls, because, you know, anybody can do this. Anybody can do this. And when I mean this, I'm saying the music, to be able to, you bring up a topic that not only is frowned upon to talk about in any way, but then also to be honest enough to speak about your back and forth, your inner monologue, what you thought and felt to yourself. Real serious shit. And that should be respected. Again, you don't have to agree, you don't have to, you know, you can agree to disagree, but I think we should applaud the fact that people are being honest enough to talk about this, because there are things that are happening that are very serious, man. I can't really go into, like, I wanna, the problem is, no matter what I say, I'm going to create a divide in people, and that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to avoid all of that, but, you know, it's difficult. So there's a good chance that this may never even see the light of day. But in all honesty, I will just leave it and say that, listen, man, a person's decision is their decision to make, and their decision alone. You don't, or you should not have, as an outside party who has no affiliation to the situation whatsoever, regardless of what you believe, whether you think it's right or not, you shouldn't go out of your way to make it more difficult. That's not a very, for lack of a better word, that's not a real nice thing to do, man. I mean, just put yourself in that person's shoes for a minute. If you even have the ability to do that, imagine the toll that takes on you emotionally to even have to think about a decision like that. I mean, I'm a guy, clearly. I don't have to put myself in that situation as much as a woman would have to. And granted, this is just a guy's perspective, and I'm not shutting out the reverse of whatever the opinion is. And you should, even if you're against it, you should have your opinion, but there's a time and a place for it, and I don't think it's right for people to be standing outside these places and holding up signs and screaming and yelling like savages. Like, look, dude, alright, you know what, I'm just gonna say it. There was a heart doctor that was right next to an abortion clinic. I'm not making it up. I don't know why, that's just happened to be where they put it. I was going there to get a checkup because I have a bad valve in my heart, which I already know I'll get killed for, you know, the stuff that I drink and the meds that I take. I'm not doing myself any favors, but the point is, there was a 14-year-old girl, complete stranger to me. I don't know who she is. I never met her a day in my life. And she's not going to the heart doctor. You understand what I'm saying? She's going to the other building. And there were people in there that got up in this little girl's face screaming and yelling at her, talking about how she's gonna burn in hell for the rest of her life, and you know, she's a whore and a trollop or whatever other words that you can possibly think of. And then the mom, these people, grown-ups, grown adults are getting in a child's face, screaming at her, and her mom that was with her was like, dude, you know, she was raped by her fucking stepfather. Do you think that's right? Is that's something that's supposed to be okay with you? And they basically said something along the lines of, whatever happens, happens for a reason, and you have no right to change that in any way, shape, or form. Come on, man. Have a fucking heart, dude. Have a heart, dude. It was fucked up. I know I shouldn't have got involved in it, but I did. You know, I stepped to those people to give them a chance to get away and go and do what they needed to do. You leave that girl alone, man. She's going through enough already. She don't need your help to make her feel worse. This is a child that you're talking to. A 14-year-old girl has no business going through any of that shit. But some people just don't care. They just don't care. They only see their side and that's it, and that's not right. I don't know what happened to empathy and why there's a lack of it in the world that we're living in, whether you're considering suicide or you go through a traumatic thing that, you know, forces you to make a possible life-altering decision. Life is already difficult enough on its own without adding in all those extra things. We should really try to be nicer to one another. But with that being said, I'm just going to end this here because it's probably never going to see the light of day anyway, because it's too heavy and it's a guaranteed, it's a divide. I just want you to know, no matter where you are, on whatever side you're on, I fully support whatever you believe in, whether I agree or disagree with you, and you should have the right to believe it, and you should have the right to voice your opinion. But there are some things that you just should not do out of common courtesy. And with that being said, content always in the works, happening, and I will see you on the next video. We're going to get into something else because that hit me a lot harder than I thought it was going to, just because I never really tapped into, like, the memories just came flooding back when, see, I can't even, I would, maybe one day, if I talk to the person that I'm speaking of, and I get the okay from this person, maybe we can have a light conversation about it, and we'll leave that there. I'll catch you on the next video.